We have an update to breaking news we brought you yesterday. A training exercise turned into the real thing for the Jefferson City Fire Department. It's a big problem for schools finding enough school counselors to meet the needs of their students. Federal prosecutors are charging 2 Russian men for carrying out the largest cyber crimes in history. And Jefferson City's May 22nd tornado not only knocked down a lot of houses, it also wiped out hundreds of trees. Today, several volunteers in the Missouri Department of Conservation began donating free trees. There's another cyber hack victim to tell you about tonight. Yesterday, it was a realtor. Now it's a city government. Ashland is recovering from a cyber hack that locked all of its files. Opening statements began today in the trial of a former Dallas police officer. She's charged with murder for shooting and killing her unarmed neighbor. South Carolina was met by Dorian's rain as the storms poured ashore. Charleston felt intense winds and saw flash flooding and power outages. In downtown areas, streets turned into streams. Governor Parson announced a new plan to address gun violence in Missouri. The plan includes sending Missouri Highway Patrol troopers to work in St. Louis. This year's flooding is still leaving its mark. The Department of Conservation has found nearly 800 orphan storage containers. Today, the department says there are many more and it needs help finding them. Several Hy-Vee stores were affected by a credit card data breach, and now the company has a way for customers to see if their store was affected. A third person has died after a head-on crash south of Jefferson City Tuesday night. A week-long state of emergency has been declared in New South Wales, Australia, due to the amount of wildfires. The CDC says there are now more than 2,000 cases of vaping-related lung injuries. Turkish forces attacked both Kurdish and Syrian government forces today. The contracting company repairing the state capitol is appealing several violations. This comes after OSHA issued fines. It turns out the MU Tigers are hiding another animal in its logo. The history lesson's causing a lot of talk on social media. KMUH's Ian Russell talked with students who had no clue. He joins us in the studio. The University of Kansas Health System says it has been getting multiple parents calling to ask about vaping devices. Doctors in the University of Kansas Health System say parents are calling after their young children have come into contact with a vaping device or cartridge. We have an update on the armed robbery at the Columbia break time on Paris Road. Police have released photos of the suspect. State health officials have confirmed 2 people are suffering from lung illnesses related to vaping, and 7 other cases are being investigated. A new push by the FDA to ban flavored e-cigarettes is getting mixed reactions here in mid-Missouri. Some local vape shops are concerned removing flavored e-cigarette juices would impact their businesses and their customers.